Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. And I have a very famous man right in front of me. He's so well known in Las Vegas, and it's my honor. Luke Perry, how are you?
Oh, it's great to see you again.
I know. Well, last time I saw him, he was giving me an award.
Yeah, you're now an honoree of the personality.
Yes, of the
group.
personality group.
Yeah.
You put that whole event
Yes,
together?
yeah.
Did you start that event?
Yes, 5 years ago.
Oh,
yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
So honored. Well, I was honored, and I still am honored, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Did you want to sort of?
I wanted to kind of catch up with a lot of performers that don't ever get attention, and bring them in and give a little PR, so to speak, and just have a great entertainment event.
And that's what happened, and it was like, because they're noted for what they do, and they're thanked for what they do.
Yes.
And a lot of performers don't get that, it's sort of, they don't get any notice. And actually that's why we do our show, so we can get people out there.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now?
Well, first let me thank you for inviting me on again. This is the second time on your other show. You got 2 shows, right?
Yes.
And everybody's enjoying them, of course, and learning a lot about the talent.
Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a lot of the Italian. Well, we do a lot of Vegas Live with Ninon. Is the Italian in Vegas and what's going on here. And then the other show, Ninon Speaks, is sort of more national. It's more international. We have Australia, we go Germany, we go London, we go Paris. We're all over the place with that one. Because that's on the internet. And that's doing very well. And also that show is also on Roku now.
This is beautiful. Place you have here downtown.
Yeah, but this is
the art house. It's the first time I've been in here.
The art house theater. It's amazing. They have movies here, and they have a bar here, and they have drinks, and they have food. They have everything here. Everything.
You have entertainment.
And they have a lot of parties up here. People can book the room, and they can do
nice.
everything. Yes, very, very nice.
I've never been here, but I've heard about it.
Nobody knows about this place, so I'm trying to publicize the fact that it is down
Well,
here.
I'm beginning to find out. A lot of people don't know what's really going on downtown.
No.
There might be a little we can talk about that.
So what is good? You tell me what's going on downtown.
This is an example right here. I mean, we're not showing all what it's about here, but it's obvious a very classy place.
Yes.
And they're tearing down a lot of the old properties and building these kind of locations.
There's a street down here. They've torn all the old hotels down.
Right.
I think it's called Fremont Street. I'm not sure. I think it's Fremont. But it's the other side of all the hotels. They've got them all wired up, and I don't know what they're going to be building there, but they're probably, they're doing something with it that way.
This idea of turning this area into an art area was started by a former mayor before the Goodmans.
Oh, really?
And they were good with his wife, our current mayor, to keep it going.
Yes.
And, it's been very fruitful. It's people need to come out, but, they have to experience in order to understand that it's a lot of safe places you can go here.
Yeah, because this is kind of the old Vegas. This is where Vegas is the gold nugget. And
it's old, it's new. It is. Well, this is classy. I mean, this is where you're doing your show.
Yeah, this is very classy.
Yeah.
It's only 5 this building, so it's very, very
We have these very nice high-rises, and
yep.
Besides art, it's known for the legal community, too. They congregate down here, taking up all the old properties.
City Hall's down here.
City Hall, brand new City Hall.
Yeah, brand new City Hall. Everything's down here.
So it's really nice.
So how long have you been in Vegas?
Let's see, now it's about 30 years.
30 years? Oh, long time. So you can tell many a story.
Yeah, what do you want to hear about, Hollywood or Las Vegas? To me, they're both the same, everybody. I don't see any difference between Hollywood or here.
Oh, here.
And,
well, I think here is more like entertainment. Hollywood's more for, TV and all that. Yes.
It's not get anything you want over there.
No, you have a studio here, don't you?
Yeah, it's small, but yeah. But, that's another thing that's happening. They're building more studios for different projects, and people are leasing them out for other things.
Yeah, do you find the film business is coming in here more?
Not as much as they could. You don't want to get me going on that one. But
well, yes, I definitely want to get you going on
well, I'm a film marketeer, so I mean, it's one of the things that I know that area, and they just need a little.
Okay, if this town can do better, who can we get hold of to get this going even more? Because we are live, so anybody out there is going to hear what we're going to do.
It's a state matter.
It's a state matter.
So, it's up to the legislature and the governor if they want to address how to bring money into the state of Nevada.
Apart from the casinos.
Apart from the casinos.
Apart from the casinos to branch out and
yes.
bring the film business in here.
I mean,
Well, I would imagine the film business would come here because you've got all these hotels, you've got sets already made.
yeah, and anybody that wants to have a debate about it, we could sit here and count all the films that are being done here. In fact, my good friend Steve Netflix is producing a movie at his home this week, so they do come here.
Yes.
It's nobody's really going out and doing the salesmanship, marketing, and blasting away that you come to Nevada. We can do anything here.
Well, they can do anything here. I mean, absolutely.
Well, this town has talent in the business, from the make art cameraman.
Yeah, they got the front of the scene, even got the new actors, the young ones and the old ones and the middle ones, and they are starting to make a lot of. But I do agree with you. Come here.
Yes. Yeah.
And what's the reasoning why they won't? Is it because is it expensive to come here? Because I know
they've wanted to come here before, and we had a tax law that they were using, and they cut that and went with automobiles, which I don't understand, but I mean,
I think he's talking about Tesla.
One of those companies. Now batteries, they're building batteries up north.
That's Tesla.
Yeah, and down here they had one that went out, quick as it came in. But there was a tax law that allowed for certain things to occur that were beneficial.
Yeah.
And it was used for that instead of the continuing tax break for the producers and what they bring here. What they need is a good sit-down conference on the fact of everything in that industry. It's not just the cameras and the studio. It's what goes into all that.
But you've got makeup, you've got wardrobe, you've got actors, you've got producers, and you've got a whole thing.
Yeah. So all in all, when they're doing that, it's bringing income in. So
of course,
it's not something they have to develop or design. It's there. They got a script. They make a movie. They build a set. And
it keeps going, and
keeps
it multiplies, and it multiplies, and it multiplies.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do? How are you? Because you're you're very inspirational. A lot of people know you, but a tremendous amount of people respect what you have to say and what you do. So, how could you get this working?
Well, it takes first few people to get together.
Okay.
And agree.
Who are these people to get together?
Well,
mostly the city council or governor.
You would be like one.
Whoa.
No, everybody has to know about her background. She's being shy about talking about your background. Come on, we're both in this business for a while.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. So
it's about you.
Yeah, but bottom line is, it takes people like you. There are others that I could find and invite into a conversation. But
so why don't we do that?
Well,
all right, I'm going to make it known right now.
Yeah,
let's do that.
I'll be glad to do it.
You put it together, and I promise, I will turn up, and I will definitely.
You see what
people like it or not.
So the only way it's going to happen is to make it known to this governor and the legislators what this can do. Some of them know, but they're not interested.
So we really need a meeting with all of them. So we need a contact person, which I'm sure you know. After 30 years,
I do. Yeah.
So after 30 years, let's make, and anybody listening out there to what we're talking about and what's become part of this, right?
Right. I mean, I don't invite any of them. I'll start with talking to the films. They can do. Yeah. But the problem with that is, and I'm not getting into the whole story about it, but I will tell you that a long time ago, the film office was on its own. Now it's under Economic Development Council. That council is involved in many things.
Okay.
And you have to zero in on this. We need people from the industry who will work strictly on this. And we have in all states, and that's funny, Nevada doesn't have one. All the other, a film, a television, entertainment commission devoted to this industry, which is one of the top industries.
Well, maybe they will start doing that because the industry is getting bigger. I think maybe because it wasn't big enough and they didn't think, whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses. Yeah. But I think that definitely this should happen.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. So what's the first thing that I can do? Well, the first thing I've done is have you on my show. So I've done the number one thing I can do.
We can start contacting people in the industry that we know of and get their opinions. Some of them have a diverse opinion of why we wouldn't have it here.
Well, maybe they've been fed the wrong opinion, and so they've taken that. So if we can try to help, explain to people. I'm not going to say teach you or make you do anything,
Right.
Well, to let you know what can happen here and how we can open it up, and because there's so many sets here. I mean, you can go into hotel sets everywhere. You've even got the desert. You can even do a cowboy movie here. You've got all the mountains. You've got
I've got a script for that one.
You got a script?
Got it.
Yeah, but I'm sure I can juggle up a few. I can
Yeah.
have a few.
This guy, Arizona Charlie's.
Okay, so anybody out there, I would like them to get in touch with us, just live with Ninon, and also in touch with social media shows, Maria Pureza, and see how we can get maybe something together, a meeting together. And of course, Luke Perry, can you give your information out there? Can you give your...
Yeah, I'll give the phone number and the website.
What's the website?
The website is PN, that's Personality Network,
Okay.
LasVegas.com. And
Okay.
phone number 702-595-5853.
Got the number right.
Yeah. So, it's just people, we just got to pull together. I wonder other things that make this happen.
Come
One thing about this town is we have a bunch of young entertainers here.
Yes, we do. I just have one on, Troy.
I saw, and they're blossoming, and
Yes.
we need where the entertainment places will accept them and let them on the stage,
Yes,
so we can grow
absolutely.
and bring in the bands that are already here to back them up to keep them busy.
And we have so many bands, and you're absolutely right. But can I ask you a question? There's a fall thing. There is no entertainment I will fight for this fall or two or as the money comes in. It costs the money in the end. So how do we get over this thing?
There are two ways to get around it, but
Okay.
myself, I would prefer to go in and do that and find a sponsor. But that's
Yes.
then let people that do the booking see what I have to offer them.
Okay.
The numbers, they're bean counters now.
Yeah.
They're not
Well, they're
looking-
looking at the bottom line.
The bottom line.
Yeah, they're looking at the bottom
Yeah,
line. And
yeah.
that's very obvious.
So, but the
It's
four-wall
corporate.
concept is produce your show.
You produce your
Right.
But then they make that so unaffordable, and a majority of people, musicians and people, cannot put their own. They
This is a beautiful place to do one like that. I mean,
yes.
if you can fill this up in here, you're going to.
Troy.
This is an example. If you can get the people that run this to allow you to come in and do something, cut costs.
Invite the people. Well, actually, the art house would also make money because we have a bar
Absolutely.
here. Got a bar here that you can buy drinks, and then there's a great place in the back here that could be where the stage is, or even make a stage.
I've
up
never
there.
put an event on where the bar didn't make money. So
No,
if they'll
everybody
work
else-
with it on that basis, you're doing well.
And you'd have to have this in the evening because most people like to drink in the evening, not during the day. I don't think these day things are that good for drinking.
Going into one of the casinos in Fort Walling is like a banquet room. You
Yes.
get the room and you do whatever you want with it.
Yes.
How much food?
But
and
how does the performer make money? Because now this is the question. Now the performer comes back, and the performer comes with, so they're booked for a gig, but now they're still. So where do they make the money?
Or, with the tickets.
The ticket.
You got to sell tickets. Unless the bar wants to split with you. They want to do that, or, or
So
they
I
hire
think I've got the answer to the whole thing. The answer to the whole thing is try to work together. Try to work with the entertainment, with the art, and work together. You can't make more money and making less money. They work together, and say they've got 100 or 300 people coming in. They split that. And then what's at the bar, they split that too. I think, when they...
What's good too is you find a place that has a membership. Like the most active is the American Club.
Oh, that's a great...
I've had up to, and you sit down with the general manager there and work out your deal.
Yes.
But he has a set audience of members who want entertainment.
Yes.
And they want to dine there. So
Yes.
they buy the tickets. That was one of the keys to my success a couple
See,
times.
that's run very well.
Sorry.
Well, you've got an audience rate, but you're also able to pay the entertainment. They've got to be...
Well, it depends on the
Well, whatever you do, it's along the line. You're going to pay for a
Yeah.
singer, or they're
And
going to
that's not when you can raise the money and that's the time, which I'll raise some money for.
Okay.
And you can go to places that'll do fundraisers like that and allow you to expose yourself that way.
Absolutely.
And you get the whole. There's
thing.
different ways to
It's
handle
just a matter of everybody getting together and working. I have a very, very good friend of mine, actually, who's helping Vegas Live with Ninon. Her name is Dana Day. And I met her some time ago. And she actually, she's kind of got herself together more now than ever. And she's getting gigs. And I've always said to her, you know, when you go out at night, dress up as if you were going to go on stage.
Right.
Be prepared, because you're representing that person that's calling you up, and they look good, they're all dressed up, and they've got the thing going and everything else. And if you come up, if you're dressed, they will say, hey, Dana, do you want to do a song up here? This has happened to her many, many times now, because she's out there and she's dressed up.
She's one of my honorees too. I'm proud to say, you know,
Yeah.
that's
Right.
slippery
I
floor.
don't want you to fall down.
Slippery floor here, you know.
Slippery wicket. Anyways, I just want to give that little plug out to
Right.
Dana Day.
Yeah, Dana's great lady.
Dana's a great lady. I've known her
performer.
many, many years, and
Yeah.
she's just a very nice lady, very honest, straight, and all that. And she's in the back saying, Nina, that's enough, that's enough. It's never enough. Never enough. And also Troy, he was here too. He was amazing.
Yeah, it was interesting, your guests today. That you
Yeah,
had.
they're fascinating. But it's funny because that's what we do. Vegas Live with Ninon is promoting everybody out there. But I also want to thank our audience out there, because if it wasn't for you, I can't do what I do. So I want to thank you all out there, because nothing happens without you. Oh,
I'm
my
really
goodness.
privileged to be on your show.
Oh, isn't that
I
sweet?
thank you very much
Thank
for
you,
allowing
thank
me
you.
to
It's an honor to
come
have
here
you.
and talk. But
Absolutely.
there's just a lot of opportunity right now in Las
Yeah.
Vegas for people, and the Hollywood industry has moved here.
Yes. Well, they're getting here. They're realizing what it is now.
Be surprised who lives in this town. I'm always surprised to find.
But there's a lot of the older entertainment
Yes.
here that have retired.
Right.
A lot of them.
Right.
I
Yeah.
believe we're doing a show, we're doing a private filming on Friday, this coming Friday, with Nelson Cedele.
Sardelli.
Yeah, we're doing a private showing at his house. We're going to film his house. He wanted us to come over, so we're going to be doing that. So I've let the cat out of the bag, haven't I? Okay, well, I always do that anyway.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I want to shout out to
Go ahead, shout out whoever you want.
Ned Mills. It's his birthday right now.
Ned Mills, happy birthday.
So I'm looking forward to
what
spending
is
more
it,
time with him.
39 and holding?
Oh, who knows?
Who
But
wants to
he's
know?
a great music director, and they got a great show with Sally and him on the Carpenters.
Oh, the Carpenters, they're great too.
Great people. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to you, dude. Keep it up.
There you go. Thank you all for watching.
one other person.
Go ahead.
And I had to say not goodbye, because they're coming back for Christmas. Heidi Thompson, and you know, she's moved. She's the famous Cher impersonator.
Yes.
They just moved to Georgia. And so
Georgia,
Dad didn't leave
all
them
right.
to
Georgia.
see them go. You know,
Yeah.
their husband's a great.
But they'll
horn
come
player.
back. They'll be back.
They'll be here for Christmas.
Yeah.
You know,
fabulous.
there's a lot of them coming and going.
I'm sure there's many people you could give a shout out to. So we'll just
no,
shout
I'm
out to
not
all
going to
of
do
them.
nothing except that, you know, they're special. So,
They're special to you.
you know, I could.
Well, thank you
okay.
again thank you for coming on my show, and thank you again for watching Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget to go to YouTube and subscribe. And also, if you have anybody you know that would like to come on our show, get in touch with Pureza. We'll be right back next week. You take care.
Thank you. Adios.
Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and I have a very famous man right in front of me. He's so well known in Las Vegas, and it's my honor. Luke Perry, how are you?
Oh, it's great to see you again.
I know. Well, last time I saw him, he was giving me an award.
Yeah, you're now an honoree of the personality.
Yes, of the
group.
personality group.
Yeah.
You put that whole event
Yes,
together?
yeah.
Did you start that event?
Yes, 5 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
So honoured. Well, I was honoured, and I still am honoured, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Did you want to sort of?
Yeah, I wanted to kind of catch up with a lot of performers that don't ever get attention, and bring them in and give a little PR, so to speak, and just have a great entertainment event.
And that's what happened, and it was like, because they're noted for what they do, and they're
Yes.
thanked for what they do.
Yes.
And a lot of performers don't get that, it's sort of, they don't get any notice. And actually, that's why we do our show, so we can get people
Right,
out there.
yeah.
So what are you doing now?
Well, first, let me thank you for inviting me on again. This is the second time
Yes.
on your other show. You got 2 shows, right?
Yes, yes.
And everybody's enjoying them, of course, and learning a lot about the talent.
Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a lot of the Italian. Well, we do a lot of Vegas Live with Ninon, is the Italian in Vegas and what's going on here. And then the other show, Ninon Speaks, is sort of more national. It's more international. We have Australia, we go Germany, we go London, we go Paris. We're all over the place with that one because that's on the internet. And that's doing very well. And also that show is also on Roku now.
Well, this is beautiful. Place
Isn't
you
this
have
beautiful
here downtown.
Yeah, but this is
You
the
call it
art
Art House.
The
I've
art
it's the first time
house,
I've been
the
in
Art
here.
House Theatre. It's amazing. And it's